Alright. We gotta get some cows. We got our redstone. We got some diamonds. We're gonna go get some cows. I did finally finish digging down to diamond level. And there's like a giant mineshaft system that frankly I am too freaking terrified to go and explore. So I'm gonna go try and pull some cows back to my base because we need cows and pigs. What do pigs chase? Carrots? I don't have carrots. And chickens as well. We'll take what we can get. We're gonna try and take like 1 to 2 at a time. I'm gonna bring a bed in case we're out late. And we're just gonna try and be real careful. Alright, so first let's try... This place is like creeper central, honestly, and it's really scary. But first we're gonna try and see if maybe across the river on this side we can try and find some cows. There were sheep nearby, but I hadn't seen any cows recently. Fingers crossed we find one. To me through. But as per usual, this morning I just finished breakfast. Ah, cows. Hello. Perfect. Come on, friends. I might literally put them in my house for now. Just finished breakfast. It was good. Had a bacon, egg, and cheese on some toast. And we're vibing. We're having a good time. A little sleepy. Stayed up a little late last night. You know, sometimes you stay up past your bedtime as an adult, and then you're like, I'm really cranky. So I'm gonna go to bed. And then all your friends make fun of you, but you're like, I was about to scream at you because I was so mad about this game, and that's not me. I don't like being that person. So, you know, I try to make the call to say like, hey, I'm gonna remove myself from this situation because I'm frustrated right now, and I'm not in a good headspace to continue playing this game with you, so. Nothing personal. Just gonna go take a little nap, get some sleep, and feel better in the morning. And then I feel like I'm hungover in the morning, even though I don't really drink. So that's fun. I think that means I'm dehydrated. I did mostly have coffee yesterday, so I'm gonna make a goal to drink a bunch of water today and have some salt in my diet and get re-energized and refueled so that we can get a lot of good stuff done this weekend. You know, new year, new me. Not new me, but same me. But new goals. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I just kind of I want to give you guys more stuff. I want to do more things, more videos, more. I like making content for people, and I like sharing my experiences. And I like when my cows follow me. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know. It's like when you get a kitten or a puppy, or like a new pet essentially in your house, and they don't know how to use the stairs. So they're all like super cautious and looking back. It's cute. Really cute little cows. I saw like fan art of, what was it? It's like a sunflower cow or a flower cow that they were going to add to Minecraft for the first mob vote, and I'm just so sad that it doesn't exist. And I'm kind of wondering if I should look into like a resource pack that just retextures the cows. But then maybe I'd feel bad putting them in the cow squisher. But also I probably don't, because I've made too many cow squishers in my existence to be bothered by that. Okay, come on in. Come on in, kids. You can come inside. Okay. We have cows. Hooray! Okay, I suppose we work on Cow Squisherino. Or we can attempt to travel and find some villagers. And where there are villagers, there should be a farm. And where there is a farm, there should be... I'm gonna get my chords. -775, 344. Negative 775. Right. Negative 775. Negative 344. That'll do, champ. That'll do. Alright. Now we can go and do some exploring. I think there might have been a village nearby. I'm already forgetting. Eventually, the Minecraft worlds, they blend together and you forget what you're looking at, so. There is actually a lush caves biome right under my house, so if we want, we can make like a little axolotl farm. But that would be preference at this point. Just keep my eyes peeled. Chicken. Chimkin. We can take the chickens back. I'm gonna regret trying to get these chickens into my house, but we'll do it. This would be much easier if I had leads. I haven't had a chance to assassinate a trader yet for his leads. Alright, come on, little ones. Dun 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 dun. Every time I end up leading like someone, whether I'm leading enemies in Dark and Darker or like I'm kiting in another game, I start humming the cat marching band thing because I used it in that video and it gets stuck in your head. And it's just, I mean, it's a good song. It's a positive vibe. I'm here for it, but it definitely gets stuck. They're so cute. Single file. Such good orderly chickens. Eggs. Maybe I should remake this, but it's entirely my deaths in Minecraft hardcore. No, I don't think I have. I think most of the time I'm just dead silent if I die in hardcore because I'm just so disappointed. That's my problem is I don't fail entertainingly a lot. I just get, if I'm genuinely upset, I get quiet. I get really, really quiet. I feel like the music that I listen to when I record these is so different. I can't always listen to music. Some days my brain will not function if there's other stuff going on in the background, but some days I need it to focus. It's a very strange thing. But today I am vibing out to some MF Doom. It's just so rhythmic and melodic and smooth and honestly great lyricist, great writer. Just really like it. So very excited to be listening to it because it always cheers me up. And then I think maybe I'll listen to some rock later when I'm writing my script. I know. The extra videos I'm trying to do are actually scripted videos, which is both terrifying and exciting because I don't do so much like fully scripted, edited script content. So I'm excited to get some of my hot takes and opinions out in the world. But I have lots of feelings about cozy games if you haven't realized. And hopefully end of the month or at least the start of next month, we should have a video out on that. But I'm going to be trying a lot of new things, which is always very scary. But I try to make sure that even if I'm trying something new, I don't want it to stop me from completely putting the video out if it doesn't go how I expect it to. There's a village. Perfect. Oh, also it's water-based, so we could possibly take a villager with us to go. Take a villager to go! If we need to. But I'll probably mark down the chords of this village, and we can come back here. I think this is far enough away that I may make a villager breeder as well. While we are at it. I don't think I need anything special for that, just some materials, so We may set that up this episode as well. Piggies! Alright, we got pigs here as well, so. I'm trying to think how I want to plan this. I feel like if I try to do too many things at once, it's going to be a nightmare. So I don't think I am going to take any villagers back quite yet. But what we will do, mark the chords. Okay, next I think I will go and pull up all of the job blocks in that village. Get in here. One at a time. Nope. Listen, I'm about to end one of your existences if y'all don't pick who's coming through this door. Alright. They're stuck on this corner slab, aren't they? Alright. Wakey, wakey. Time for our road trip. We're going to Disney World. It's time for Disney. Come on. You'll love it. It's gonna be so fun. I swear. Oh, hopefully we'll get some pathing out here. Yeah, we got one. Okay. Yeah, I'm only doing this for 2 villagers. I am not taking more than I need. It's gonna be a whole thing. So I think I should just be able to pop in this river down here and get most of the way. At least far enough away that they don't just walk back to their house. We're going on an adventure. Whee! Oh god. Don't change perspective while driving. Very dangerous. Road safety. Or, I guess, river safety. You know, I had to get a boating license. I don't recall why. I think it was when I got, like, my learner's permit for driving. Was it? I think it was around the same time. But I also got a boating license. And I don't think I'm still actually licensed. I think there was, like, a permit for it. But there was, like, classes of private boat. This sounds fancier than it is, but it was like my family used to like go and like do community sailing at like a lake. This sounds so fucking bougie, but listen, back in the day there were people where we lived that just had sailboats out, and my dad is English and he grew up in a sailing industry. Think old English sailor, shipping ships in that junk, that livelihood. That's a bad way of describing it, but that's what my dad grew up in. So he missed sailing because he used to sail in England, and he would ask people that just like, you know, 3 or 4 years they just had a boat in their yard that never got moved. So he'd ask them and be like, hey, are you using this boat? And like 3 times they were like, nah, you want it? And he could buy it either like really cheap or for free. So that just proves to say sometimes you just got to ask And then he would like fix it up a little bit, and then we would go to a lake nearby and sail it. So I don't think I actually needed it for a sailboat, but I, on a few occasions, did have sailing lessons at the like community recreational sailing area. That's the best way to describe it. It wasn't like anything private or anything. It was like sign up online. It's a community of people that enjoy doing this, and you're good. So I did that, and I had to get a license for it. I have a little bit of a complex because everybody, when I say like I know how to sail, everybody's like, "Oh my god, you're so fancy." And I'm like, no. Think more like, yes, I can survive if I have to like be out on the ocean. Not I've sailed a mega yacht. I've never been in a ship that has like a bed. So let's put it that way. Yeah. I have had a very small boat flip over on me, though. That was fun. But yeah, I'm licensed to sail. Sail the high seas, yarg. Know a couple sea shanties, too. Couple of them. Don't remember all the lyrics, because I'm bad at memorizing words, but good times. I would say, if you're interested, there are definitely limitations to access to that kind of thing. I will say that. But if you're interested, definitely check out if like your local college or like body of water, I guess I should say lake, river, port or whatnot. There's a lot of places that will do like community lessons and renting a boat, and it's actually surprisingly accessible because the people that do sail for recreation are really, really passionate about it, and honestly some of the nicest people I've met. So definitely don't think that it's not for you just because you're like, I don't have a house where I can own a boat, or I don't have the space on my property. There's so many options, and it just takes talking to some people, and you may have a good chance to experience something new. So I would heavily recommend it. It's so fun. It's a nice like get out of your head chill time. And I've been kind of looking to do it again as an adult, but haven't had the opportunity or time to do so. I don't know. I live closer to an ocean than any significant lake, and as I've stated previously in a couple of areas, the ocean kind of terrifies me. Like I was slightly traumatized as a child by I guess like waking up and walking out onto a beach and it just being covered in horseshoe crabs and having them like move under my feet and like thinking they're stones and having thousands of horseshoe crabs just crawling around. I'm getting like the heebie-jeebies just explaining it, but I'm looking for a bed so I could sleep through the storm, but I should probably be safe to take one of these villagers out if they'll come by the boat. This is mostly water travel. Come on. Anybody want some gainful employment? So yeah, the ocean terrifies me. The idea of like things that sit under the sand and like only move when you step on them, or you don't know that they're there, or only react to movement is deeply scary. Fish freak me out, as do birds. I am maybe somewhat of a city slicker in that sense. A city slicker. Even though I grew up in a pretty rural area. Rural enough that people went on deer hunting season when it was that time of year. First day of the year, the season's open, go hunting for deer, that kind of thing. But I don't know, it was an interesting place, and still just don't like the ocean. The lake I'm a little more okay with, it's a little calmer, but the ocean freaks me out. Also, jellyfish terrify me. There are too many stories of like killer jellyfish and them just being there. The fact that something could just like passively be there and then like you get injured through no fault of your own is scary. And I don't like it. So I'm not a big fan of the ocean. I don't like it. I don't like going to the beach. I don't like sailing on the ocean. Don't like that. Yeah, gives me the ick big time. So that's my ick for no good reason. And everybody's like, why don't you like going to the beach? I'm like, listen, I can't, I get stressed just being there. Like, give me a break. So is there anything that you think is like a lot of people think is an unreasonable fear? And it's a fear that you're like probably never going to get over in your life, but you know, you got to respect it. And it's maybe had some interesting encounters on vacations or group activities. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Up, up. Actually, I think if we go around the right side, that'll take us right to our house. Yeah, it should. Oh. Yeah, I would say I have a greater fear of the ocean. Not necessarily sharks, but the ocean in general. More eels, fish with feet, with teeth. Then, like, if I went out into the woods and ran into a bear. I've actually had that happen before a few times. And frankly, I'm not that bothered. Like, I've had instances where I've gone hiking. People are like, oh my God, there's a bear there. Ah, fuck, there's a bear. And I'm just like, yeah. And just don't fuck with it. Don't leave food out. You know, easy. Leave that bear alone. We'll go the other way. They don't care. Most bears aren't bothered. Obviously, if there's like a bear at your house, don't go mess with it. Don't go messing with bears like that. It might be too late for this villager to willingly come to my house because it is dark. So let's see if we can have a sleep and maybe he will follow along after that. Oh, I love the snow. I love the snow here. It's so pretty. Okay. In we go. Can I get through here? Nope. Back in. I just realized I have a bed on me that I could have brought in. This is fine. Okay. Villager's still out there. Great. Perfect. Perfection. Do I want my villager spawner just to be in a big icicle? We'll keep the villagers on ice. That feels mean. Ooh. Meow. 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 Ah! I forgot about this. Oops. Okay, so if I do this, he should try to get into the house, I think. No? Honestly, it's fine. As long as they're like safe out here, I think the snowmen should keep these guys pretty safe, but we'll let them free. Because I gotta get in and out of the house anyway, so may as well put their job shit in the house so that they're like, ooh, there's enough beds for you. Wow. Ow. There we go. Oh, we got another hay bale. We can put that in the base. Honestly, we should put beds up there. But we'll see. All right. I'm going to take a little break. And I think I will come back and we will begin setting up the cow squisher 3000 and the pingu squisher and the sheep squisher. And I think it'll be maybe not a good time for everybody else, but it'll be a good time for me. So that's all. That's all I care about right now. I just want this done. And then this rabbit is taunting me because I have a personal vendetta against rabbit farms being difficult because they're so fragile. But they seem to be spawning around here, so I'm not going to worry about farming right now for rabbits because I don't really need rabbits for anything. So that was long-winded, but I'll be back. You better believe me.